Many unbearable hours later.
Would you consider yourself high maintenance?
Good question. That's a yes.
You should have taken the microphone when he didn't have no questions. to
That's a
ask.
yes.
Well, what is high maintenance to you?
What?
See, there, I found it. I found the reason why she's 36 and single.
I mean, just above and beyond in every aspect.
Are you above and beyond?
See, red flag. She didn't answer his first question. She asked him, she turned the question back to him. And now he answered the question. And you know what she did? She quickly turned the question. She fired him another question before she even answered the first question.
If you don't have one, that's okay as well.
He's not confident at all.
No, I don't have no questions.
He's not looking at her
Do
very
you have any
well.
questions?
She's gonna pop his balloon.
No, I don't.
Okay.
But I
It's a no.
might have to pop.
Shit! Oh my fucking god! I'm a genius. I didn't watch this show. This show is new. I didn't watch it. Oh my god!
That boy is good. Good and terrible.
What's your name?
Okay, my name is Wakuna.
Okay. Wakuna, how old are you?
I'm 36.
And what do you do?
Okay. I work in IT and I'm doing my master's in information technology. I will be done in March.
Nice.
Also, I have a few businesses. And okay.
She's
I have a
nervous.
perfume line. It's not a perfume line per se.
Okay.
It's perfume oils from Dubai, you know, someplace I used to go to.
Yeah.
And they have really good stuff, so I'm trying to start, you know, importing some and selling.
Nice.
And also, I'm working on a dating app with a few people.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. So what do you like to do for fun?
Travel.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's all women say these days. As soon as you ask them what do you like to do for fun, all of them say travel and that's it. Like there is nothing more. It's like a trend. That's why I keep saying, if you guys have watched me so many times, I'm about to start a travel agency because looks like women are spending money all the time. Because an average trip, on average, it's gonna cost you minimum $1,500 and all the way to $5,000. But these women travel like 2-3 times a year. I don't know where they get the money from, but all they do is travel.
Like to travel.
Okay. I like to travel.
Uh-huh.
Nothing else?
Study. Restaurant cook, sing. Anything interesting, actually.
Okay. What are some so now what do you look for in a man?
Somebody with good manners.
Okay.
Somebody that has ambitions. Somebody that knows what they want. Someone that's aware of his sexuality too, and is not sexually curious about other things. Yeah.
Okay. So now what are some of your deal breakers?
Someone who doesn't have good manners, and someone who does not want to grow and learn. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So we did get
So first of all, she's a good-looking woman, right? I don't know if the dress was a good choice, but you know, she got the, you know, she got the good shape, and from the name, she sounds Kenyan to me. I could be wrong, but the name sounds Kenyan, East African at least. But she's a good-looking woman, nice shape. You know, I would say she's my type. But the dress, I don't know so much about it.
some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping.
She seemed nervous too.
All right. Let's start with your name and age.
My name is Body. It's my real name, just so you know. And I'm 33.
33. Okay. And Body, what do you do?
I'm an entrepreneur as well. I own a few businesses.
Okay. What kind of businesses you own?
Oh, I'm a franchisee of a dessert company, and then vending machines. There's plenty more. A lot. Serial entrepreneur.
Okay. Very cool. And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
It was really just the age. Nice dress. It was really just the age.
Okay.
Yeah, she's older than me, so yeah. I
Got
don't
it.
typically want that.
Okay.
That's understandable. Most guys don't want to date women who are older than them. You know, Because apart from, because there could be cases where the woman may look down on the guy. It's just a natural instinct in both men and women. Now, sometimes, unless the woman is smoking hot, like she's really hot, then the guy may, may go down. But unless also he also makes so much money more than the woman, then the woman would also be willing to go that route.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
He looks good.
Thank you.
Yeah. I don't date younger. It's still, and I mean, it's a cultural thing that's okay, but I'm still trying to warm up to it. I'm still trying to warm up to the fact that I could be with someone younger that could teach me something. So I do understand where you come from.
Told you, very few women want to date younger guys, but at the same time, very few men want to date older women. So it's a conundrum.
Thank you.
Let's head back over here. Name and age.
I'm Don and I'm 33.
33. Okay. And Don, what do you do?
So I'm a serial entrepreneur as well. I also have a marketing company and have a company called Arizona Trending. So
Okay, cool. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
so I was kind of just thinking the whole time, just confidence. I like someone, to really come into the room and just breathe the confidence. You're
Right.
very beautiful. I'm very attracted to you. I think friends, that's just how I see it.
I want more friends if that
Yeah,
counts for
friends is
something.
cool.
I don't have enough.
Yeah,
So they're
I like
gonna-
the fact that you're a serial entrepreneur. So we could
Yes.
definitely be friends, talk business.
Okay.
I love that.
Okay.
So they're gonna friend zone them each other. I wouldn't do that, but hey, it is what it is.
Right. Now, is he someone that's your type?
I love his heart. He looks good.
Thank you.
You have a panache to you.
Panache.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Likewise. I
Thank
don't know
you.
what that means, but likewise.
No, you look good. You dress, you have a different style. I love the hat, the hair. I don't have a problem with men having hair, no hair,
Okay.
short, tall. You have to have good manners because manners are very easily to copy.
Absolutely.
If you curse a lot, I'll curse a lot eventually. So
Yeah.
yeah, so
I don't even
care
like to
about those
curse.
things.
Yeah, I feel that.
Cool. Thank
Yeah.
you. And then we had one more down here. Oh, actually, two more. Okay, let's stop here first. Your name and age.
My name is Daniel, and I'm 32 years old.
All right. And Daniel, what do you do?
So I'm a doctor of nursing practice. I'm also a psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner,
Okay.
and I'm a nursing professor as well, and a business owner also.
I want to be
Yeah.
like you when I grow up.
Hey,
All right. So why'd you end up popping your balloon?
she's a beautiful woman. Just the age thing. That's it. I'm 32. I'll turn 33 next week.
Right.
You're Nigerian?
No, from Cameroon.
Cameroon? I'm
Yes.
Nigerian. I know a lot of
You
Cameroon
are?
people. Yeah.
Oh, as an African man, that's normal.
You
They
know,
don't
so
go
you
for
understand.
younger. They
Yeah,
don't go
we
for
don't do
older.
that. Yeah, so
Yeah.
she
Unless I
Yeah, to me, this sounds like whoever made the lineup, because I really doubt it was her late. I'm sure she's busy doing other things, but whoever made the lineup has to know that it's well known, documented, that women usually want older guys and men usually want younger women. So she's 36. They put her on a lineup of guys who are 32, 34. Unless because she's beautiful, but she's not like, she's not Beyonce beautiful, in my opinion. So it's going to be tough. Now, if she was like smacking hot, like I'm talking about turning heads and everywhere, then the guys may think twice about the age. But other than that, it's going to be tough for them to match up.
have a lot of money.
Nah, I got money.
Uh-huh.
I got my own. Alright. But yeah, that's all it is. So
All right. So now, is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, he looks good.
thank you. Thank you so
Look,
much.
look at his eyes. It's like they're charming or something. You
Thank
see,
you so much. Thank you so much. You're very
Yeah.
beautiful.
Thank you.
She wants him. Now, even if he's younger, but the way she's complimenting him, if there are no cameras, I can guarantee you, something could happen between the two. That's what I believe.
Thank you. And then we got one more down over here. Okay, your name and age.
Nick and 38.
Nick,
Hi.
what do you do?
I'm a personal trainer and entrepreneur.
Okay, entrepreneur. What's some of your businesses?
I do music. I record. Just personal train and stock market.
Very nice. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
She was talking something about sexuality and somebody I didn't understand.
It's not about sex. It's men being curious, like men not knowing that they're attracted to women per se. They're attracted to men and women. So men that are aware of what they really want, which is you be with someone and you don't know that they have a secret life or they secretly like someone
You
else.
should explain it. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's good.
Okay, so pretty much she doesn't want guys who are bi, who are, oh, guys who are bi but they don't communicate it, or guys who are afraid of, communicating that they like men too. So I understand where she's coming from.
Yeah, but yeah, you're very beautiful, and it's just like you have a lot going on, and you need. I don't think you have a lot of time for me.
Oh, yeah, that's true too.
That's about it.
Yeah,
I
that's
think it's
bad.
an excuse, but I do have a
You
lot
you
going on.
understand that though, right?
I didn't even have time to do my nails before getting here. I left
That makes
from
sense.
work
That
and I had
makes
to,
sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So now is Nick someone that's your type?
He looks good. I love the hair. Everything looks good.
Thank you.
Okay. Cool. Thank
He looks
you.
like a younger brother though.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's cool.
All right. Thank you, Nick.
Thank you.
Let's head back.
I'm not gonna do the work with you.
I know. I don't blame.
She got a body on her, if we're gonna be honest. Like that's I don't want to say every, but that's majority of black men's type. If we're gonna preference, if we're gonna be honest, nice and thick, like not like overweight or like way too thick fat, but she's thick in the right areas, if you know what I mean.
Thank you.
Oh,
Okay. All right. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
James, I'm 34.
All right. And James, what do you do?
I'm a recent law school graduate, and I also do legal consultant work and legal commentary as well.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I think you're very, very pretty. Very nice shoes, very nice dress. Put it together very well. I agree with the brother here to my left. I think that you, and maybe you're just nervous. Perhaps you're just nervous, but I just think you need to exude just a little bit more confidence
right.
and just kind of mastering the room, mastering the art of speaking, coming out here and conveying what you're looking for in a guy and things.
Okay.
Also, just a serial entrepreneur. So every time I hear that, it kind of scares me.
I did not use that word though.
I could have sworn I heard serial entrepreneur.
No,
but-
not from me.
Okay, all right. Well, I just someone. You just seem like you're very busy as well. I'll say that. You said you run a lot of businesses. I did hear that.
Yeah.
So, you seem very busy, and I just feel like if we're here for love, if we're here for potential marriage or children, whatever, I just want to make sure
She
that
wouldn't
there's
have time.
time
Yeah.
Right.
for me and time for our future.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. If she's in school, I think, okay, well, she said she's finishing school soon, right? But she has like businesses and she's always traveling and this and that. She's never really going to make time for you, if we're going to be honest, right? And she's a good looking woman. Now, if you're down for the competition from other men as well, and any woman who loves to travel, you best believe because she's by herself, she's single, she pays for her own travel trips. But now when you get in a relationship, guess who's going to be paying for the travel trips? You. So those are the things you have to think about as well. And then another thing is very few men are willing to be with a woman who can't make time. If we're going to be honest, because women would be okay with a guy who's always talking on the phone, texting and this, and not make time. But men love time. They love the physical interaction with a woman. So I understand where it's coming from. Then lastly, I don't know why men care so much about confidences in a woman. I could tell she was nervous, but for me, it doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. Now, it's different when it's a man, but in her case, I personally wouldn't disqualify a woman because she's not confident. That's just me. She was just nervous and that's it.
Okay. Cool. No.
I'm
Is he
gonna
someone
say
that's your
this.
type?
Fear is something that is okay. It's okay to be afraid and not to be afraid of being afraid. You have to embrace it. And eventually your confidence shows up. I'm a very confident person.
I agree.
I could speak in a crowd of 2,000 and more. But this is a show. And you know how the critics be when you make a mistake. So,
Definitely.
But yeah, he looks good. I like the way he's dressed. He looks responsible and he's in law school. He definitely has a brain. So,
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you.
And he graduated. He's not in school no more.
Oh,
Lost
Oh.
graduate.
sorry, sir.
We both mishearing each other.
Oh, yeah.
All right, thank you, James. Okay, so we do have 4 balloons left unpopped.
Right.
Go ahead and ask these remaining guys a question.
How are your mannerisms?
How are your mannerisms?
Yes.
So character.
Okay.
And also, why are you single? Why would you say you were single?
Good questions.
There's always a reason for it.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay. Let's start over here first. Name and age.
Shad, 34.
Shad, what do you do?
Shad or Charles?
Shad.
Sounds French.
So I'm the owner of Opulence Imports LLC in South Florida. I'm also a beard model, a men's fashion influencer as well. And yeah, that's it for now.
All right. If you want to go ahead and answer her questions.
Wait, there was a question before that though. Mannerisms. Okay.
Oh, mannerisms and why are you single?
For my culture, I was raised to, when you walk in a room, good morning, good afternoon, greet adults, look them in the eyes, things of that nature. So I'd say my mannerisms are cultured.
Okay.
And as far as the single part of it, I would say I'm a very selfless person, very selfless individual.
Okay.
And I seem to attract selfish people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't know why that is, but it always ends up in me giving, and there's no reciprocity. You know what I'm saying? So
I kind of understand what he's saying. If you guys are being honest, usually men dating women, they want you to give from either you're paying for the first date, you're making plans, you're doing A, B, C, D. So men tend to invest so much in trying to build a relationship, and then it's very rare to get a woman who pours anything back into you. And men don't ask for much. We're not asking you to take us out on big dinner dates and pay for this and pay for that. But any sort of reciprocation these days, so many women feel entitled to the investment from a man, and they feel that they're the princess, the prize, so they never have the urge to reciprocate and show a man that they care about the man. So I definitely understand where he's coming from.
once I feel like, I'm giving and I'm not being poured
Getting
into, yeah, it becomes draining.
It's okay to give without expectations,
No. That's not how a relationship works. By definition, a relationship is you give and you expect something. It's a relationship. Even with kids, even with parents, the expectation is the kid has an expectation of the parent that you're going to provide for me. Do you know what the parent's expectation is from the kid for the kids? Respect and gratitude. Hey, I'm providing for you. The least you can do is be appreciative. The least you can do is listen to me. So that's a relationship, whether it's a business relationship, romantic relationship, family relationship. A relationship is you give, but at the back of your mind, the only way someone can show you that they care about you is they're gonna give you back in some sort of way. So fuck that bullshit of give, don't expect nothing back. No, we ain't slaves out here.
Sometimes, eventually, what you want is going to come to you.
No, but that's the thing. I give.
Don't stop.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to stop doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to position myself in a way that I could attract a person that's also a giver.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we're pouring into each other instead of one cup being filled and one cup
another
being
being
empty.
empty.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Thank you. Let's go on over here. All right. Your name and age.
How you doing? My name is Jeremy. I'm 36.
And
Jeremy.
Jeremy, what do you do?
I have a logistics LLC. I'm a sports broadcaster. I'm a barber. I'm a event planner. I do a whole bunch of things.
All right. And if you want to go ahead and just answer her questions.
So my mannerisms are amazing. I'm humble. Real chill. I'm respectable. And I have a lot of decorum about myself. The reason why I'm single is I just haven't found the right one. Like my man said, I done ran across a lot of the wrong people, a lot of users, narcissists, people that's not really looking for what I'm looking for, which is a family, and a future. So.
Okay. Valid reasons.
Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
I'm Cedric. I'm 37.
Cedric,
Cedric.
what do you do?
I'm a sales rep for a staffing firm and also run an e-commerce business too.
You want to go ahead and just answer her question.
So my mannerisms, I'm very cool, calm, collected. I'm humble as well. I'm an introvert by nature, but depending on my environment, who I'm around, I can be more of an ambivert. So I'll say that's my mannerism. And the reason why I'm single, I would say, just from what I've experienced, a lack of emotional stability for the excuse me, for the most part, just the lack of emotional stability.
Right.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
And over here, your name and age.
How's it going? My name is Tadero. I'm 35.
Hi.
And Tadera, what do you do?
I work in the ed tech space as a sales leader. I also helping my brother from another build a entertainment company focused on preserving hip hop, R&B, and black cinema called Hell Nostalgia.
And if you want to go ahead and just answer her questions.
Yeah, I think that I think I'm single just because things just didn't work out, and my mannerisms is simply, I would say, one, adaptable. I'm adaptable to whatever the environment I need to be in. I'm from East Oakland, California, so whatever space that I need to be in, I can adapt to that. But also, I'm just very humble. I know that like life is bigger than me, so I try to like leave spaces better than I left it, better than I found them.
Okay.
Thank you.
I mean, they all gave good answers, pretty much. Apart from this guy, he says emotional instability. So she may X him out because of that, of the reason why he's single. But other than that, it's going to go off of either their type of jobs. When it comes to type of jobs, probably the first guy may get a chance, but he seems shorter than her, or maybe same height without her heels. So the first guy may take number one position. But let's see.
All right. Let's head
She got a
back. So
body.
I am now going to hand you a pick. Have you hold on to that. All right. And then just to kind of switch it on over to you, if you want to go ahead and answer your own questions.
So to break it down, mannerisms is being loud on the phone, knowing when to speak when allowed to, and being able, like the cursings, and being able to be polite, to hand your seat when you see someone older or a pregnant woman, or maybe just a woman or a kid. Mannerisms is broad, but they did answer the question well. So I'm good on that aspect.
Okay.
And the reason why I would think I'm single is cultural difference.
Okay.
Yes. And that's because I'm not used to the dating scene here. It's a little different, you know.
I definitely understand where she's coming from. The culture difference, I'm firsthand witness. It's so, dating someone from a different culture. If you guys you're not open-minded, don't have the best sort of communication, you're not open to learning. Someone from Haiti may find it even hard, dating someone in DR, yet they're, neighbors pretty much. Someone from Barbados may find it hard dating someone in Jamaica, yet they're both in the Caribbean. So I definitely understand someone who was born and raised in the U.S. I don't care even if they're black and they're of Haitian descent, they're going to have a hard time dating someone who just grew up in Haiti, lived there, and then came to the U.S. So culture is very big. So I definitely understand where she's coming from.
Oh, you have to understand people's traumas.
Yep.
Where I'm from, you man it up and, you go. But you
Yeah.
have to understand that some people don't have a village to go to and talk to when they have problems, and they bottle it up and leads to depression. So I don't understand them. So it puts me in a position where I don't understand where you come from, and I cannot know how to deal with you.
Yeah. And you said you're from Cameroon, right? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Cool. Well, it is time to pop a balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one balloon.
Okay.
The emotional instability guy, right? Yeah, I was right.
Scoot over. Okay, so why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, she's pretty and she has a lot going on. I admire somebody who has a lot going on. That means that it shows a level of ambition, and that's why I kept my balloon unpopped.
Okay. So why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I had to pick from 4 handsome men, and he's one of them. It's unfortunate. It's a show, and I have to, I've been there before. I know how stressful it can get, so I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not stressed at all.
I was.
Thank you. Okay.
It was simply because two reasons. Either she doesn't find him physically attractive, or when she asked the question, "Why are you single?" He said he's single because he's not emotionally stable. Ta-da! That's it right there.
Hey, we've now got 3 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Okay. Do you have a village? And as in village, I mean,
Support
do you have
system.
people you can talk to
Yep.
when you're going through stuff? Do you have a family that you can run to? And how is your household? Like parents, brothers, sisters, cousins, uncles? And also, just to put the question all together, do you have married friends? If you aspire to get married, do you have married friends?
Okay, let's start
Very
there and
good
then come back.
question. Very fantastic questions. Let me see how they answer this.
All
She
right,
seems
let's
like
hear
a
from you
good woman.
first.
So you said a lot, but I definitely have a village of many friends that are a family that was my birth family and
Right.
family that I've sort of inherited
Right.
over time. My mom was a single parent. My father passed away when I was 1, but she did what she had to do to make sure that she raised me as a young man and did what she had to do to keep me surrounded by people who can instill values in me, and I never take that for granted, and I try to like pay that forward. And so what was the second part of the question? I just want to make sure that I got
I
it.
might not even remember the question.
Yeah, it was a lot to it. But yeah, in terms of a village, I feel like a village is powerful. I believe in the mindset of the more you know, the more you owe. And so
Yeah.
we need each other in order to get to where we need to be. And
How's
so
your
essentially-
friend group?
My
Do you
friend
have
group, yeah,
married friends?
I have married friends. I have friends of all different spectrums. I have married friends that's older than me. I look for wisdom, and so as someone who's looking for wisdom, I got to surround myself from people with different perspectives and different experiences that I've come from. And so I sort of lean on those when I need those moments of clarity.
Right.
Good. Thank you.
I mean, he answered well, but he answered like a politician. He wasn't like direct with the answers, which is good because this is just kind of introductory. They can always go back into details if they ever match and go to a date. So I like the way he answered the question.
All right, let's hear from you over here.
All right. So first question was
Village.
Village.
I remember.
Yes, I have a village. I'm part of a lot of different networks. So one of them is my fraternity I'm in. Wide network of brothers that help me out. I can talk to them whatever, whenever, for whatever. So it's a wide range. Friends, associates, across the country. I've been in the military, so got a lot of people across the world that I can really reach out to if I need to. For
How is
whatever.
your friend group?
That's
Friend
what he
group
just
is
said.
is pretty decent. Friend group is, I got some married friends. Some is not. So
If I was a little bird and I was, sitting somewhere with your friend group, like, would the conversation be the type that would leave me smiling or wondering what kind of person you are?
It depends.
you gonna definitely be smiling because you want. I mean, it'll be about some good stuff. It'll about be some money. It'll be about some money.
Okay.
It'll be about potential ventures and stuff
Okay.
like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you definitely gonna be smiling.
Okay.
She's asking some good questions. And it's been a while since I last saw a woman asking such deep questions. Usually the women are asking, what do? You get kids. Oh, love languages. BS like that. But she's asking real deep questions that matter. So far, I like her. Obviously, it's face value. She could have rehearsed these questions. But so far, I like her. And you can tell the men are really struggling to catch up with her speed.
And our last guy up here. Let's hear from you.
You said first question was a village, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I come from a
Where are you
very.
from? I must ask.
Everybody wants to know. Big secret.
Let me guess. Haitian.
No, I'm actually Jamaican.
Oh, what one?
What y'all say?
But I don't know what that is.
I like a vibe, man. I like a vibe.
I say I come from a very tight knit family.
Okay.
Father, mother involved. I have 4 younger siblings, all of which I have like between 10 and 15 years, they're senior.
Okay.
So I raised all of them, like literally Pampers to the youngest one right now is 15 and he looks up to me. So yeah, close knit family. And yeah, it's a village in all, aspect of the word. So
Friend group? Do you talk to them? Who would you run to if you had an emotional problem? Because it's okay to talk to other people aside from your spouse, not a therapist. I'm talking about family member.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a very close friend, actually of 10 years now.
Married?
Yeah, and his name is Garrett, and he's
You want to
you
say
know
hi to Garrett?
yeah. He a young black pilot at that. So for major airlines, shout out to him. And he just engaged to his girlfriend, so they're on their way to being married. So congrats on that as well. And yeah, I go to him. I chop it up with him, and basically, it's like checks and balances.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I pitch certain things to him, and he feeds back to me and tell me, am I in the right, am I in the wrong? And so that's who I go to when I need to have a serious conversation.
Yeah, I mean, he talked about one friend, but I don't think it's key for a man to have so many friends. Now, you can have a network of people. Let's say you have a network of, let's say, I don't know, you guys go, boxing, you go to the gym, or network of, professional network. But doesn't have to be like they're all your close friends. It's very, like, if someone has so many close friends, for me, I mean, you could be like really social, but for me, that's too much. But if you have 1, 2, 3, a few close friends, that's understandable. But like I said, I feel this is going to be a match. I don't know, but that's what I think. Unless she's not serious or she doesn't find him attractive, but we'll see.
All right, it is time to pop a balloon.
One balloon.
One balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop. All right. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I think she's beautiful, and I want to hear her out and hear where she was coming from and hear her perspective.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping his?
Like I said, all of you look good.
Appreciate it.
You're handsome. You're well
Thank
put together. I
Thank
love
you.
your shoes.
We
They match.
matching?
They match with your top.
We matching.
Yeah, shoes. Top and hat.
Alright.
You look great. I just have to make a choice, and it's a difficult situation to find yourself in.
It's all good. God bless.
Thank you.
She's being nice. Maybe she doesn't find him attractive or he's
Okay,
answers.
so for our 2 guys left, do you guys have any questions for her?
I hope they ask us some really deep, tough questions. So I hope, let's see. Guys, don't let me down.
You ready? Okay, sorry. I may just walk all the way back here. All right, what are your questions?
Were you raised out of love or survival?
Oh, good question.
I'd say both. And let me elaborate.
Please.
I come from a large family. We had cousins in the house, a lot of them. Think about having 20 people in the house and your food. You had to eat fast. And it's not from poverty. It's just because that's family, you have to share with them. So I think that's to an extent survival and love, because just having them around is a lot of love. So I grew up in a compound. We had dogs. We had a parrot too.
Parrot?
Yes. Parrot.
Bird, right?
Parrot or parrot?
Making sure that's what I heard. I wasn't correct with you.
Man, she's a smart woman. I'm going to be honest. And usually women on Pop the Balloon Show don't really, I never say this about any woman on Pop the Balloon Show, but I like the way she asked questions and the way she just answered that question. So I like her. Obviously, like I said, this is face value. It doesn't mean he should marry her today, but I'm just saying, face value, she sounds better than most women who have come on Pop the Balloon Show. And it's true. That's true of many African, households. I'm African, so I know. It's survival and love at the same time.
No, I mean the pronunciations are different.
Yeah.
So we had a lot in the house. So I think it's a combination of both, which is okay. I think, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Survival
Can I
and love.
elaborate a little bit? I appreciate your
Yes.
explanation. Can I elaborate?
Yes.
So when I say out of love or survival, when I say loving means you had upbringing that promotes what we would deem, or as African Americans would deem as a good life. Like you had the mom, the dad, they teach you to do good stuff in school.
Right.
You grew up, you ain't had no struggle. Out of survival meaning like your peoples told you, oh, you got to be a doctor because you got to be the savior for our family, or like you got to be a big, you got to save us, pretty much. So like that's what I mean when I say live or survive.
Well, maybe survival is relative. I had to survive my cousins. That's a lot. So,
She's funny. She
but
got a
no, I
vibe. I
went to
like
boarding
her.
school my whole life and started dating late. And so I don't know that aspect. I'm sorry. So maybe that's another cultural thing.
Yeah.
Because I do have black friends, and when we have conversations, they tell me I don't understand them. You know, because I
Yeah.
wouldn't understand that maybe you make $30 an hour, and I'm like, you could do more, and you're like, I come from nothing. This is a lot. You know, so I don't understand some things that.
Okay, so let me give you an alternative. Were you raised to be a wife or an independent woman?
Oh, definitely a wife.
Okay.
Ooh, I told you, man. I like her. 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 Now, obviously, just because she answered it like that, it's face value. Doesn't mean she's not an independent modern woman, feminist, you know. But from the way she's been talking so far, she's talking a good game. Let's just say that.
That's kind of like what I was looking for.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Any questions over here?
Yes. You have any children?
No, not yet.
Okay. You want kids?
Of course I do.
Okay. What's that number looking like in your head?
Oh.
Ideal.
As I get older, the number reduces.
That's she's
At
being
first, I would
honest.
have gone for 12.
Oh.
I'm just saying, you know, growing up, you want a large family. You think your cousins is, you want a home filled with kids.
That's
and
the
then
African way.
And then my dad would let me date, and I'm 21, 22, and the number keeps going down, and now I'm 36. I want one or two, you know? Yeah.
Yo, so but though the fact that she's 36 and so it's either as she got older, it happens to some women as they get older, they become more feminine, they learn how to talk to men, ask good questions. Because if she was the way she's speaking, if she was this smart, the way all the years before she was 36, the question would be how come no guy, you know, was able to wife her up, especially since she said she was raised to be a wife. You know, because she's 36 and, you know, she's being honest that time is running out. So it begs the question, did she learn all these things as she got older? Or there's a reason why she has never been wifed up if she's as good as she seems to be? Good question.
Okay.
So you asked her, does she have any kids? Do you have any kids?
No, I don't. I do not.
Do you have kids?
Okay, no kids over there either.
I think she may go with
The pressure.
she may go with
Say-
him.
I mean, based off of what you said about your upbringing, I kind of have an idea of, you know, how you are, but I'd ask because I don't want to, you know. Would you consider yourself high maintenance?
Good question. That's a yes.
You should have taken the microphone when he didn't have no questions.
That's a yes.
Well, what is high maintenance to you?
See, there, I found it. I found the reason why she's 36 and single. There, right there. And remember, she talked about traveling. Guys, traveling isn't cheap. When a woman says she does traveling for fun, on average, the cheapest you're going to find for traveling or a vacation, you're going to spend at least $1,500 on the cheap end. And we're talking about maybe you go to DR for a few days, you go to Mexico for a few days. But if they're going international, the price raises to all the way $3,000, $5,000. So she knows what high maintenance is. She's trying to play gymnastics right now with the words, right? But we all know what that means. That means she's an expensive woman. And traveling's expensive. So now I know why she's single. I just found it. I cracked the code. Let's go.
I mean, just above and beyond in every aspect.
Are you above and beyond?
See, red flag. She didn't answer his first question. She asked him, she turned the question back to him. And now he answered the question. And you know what she did? She quickly turned the question. She fired him another question before she even answered the first question. Now I know why she's 36 and single. Like I told you, she was talking a good game the whole time, but now I found out the whole time. She's very big headed. In other words, she's in a relationship, she's gonna be going back and forth with you. Because a feminine woman would have answered the first question and that's it. Or if she gives you the question back and you answer, she's gonna go straight ahead and answer the first question. But now she's turned the guns towards him. He's the one supposed to be asking the questions. I found it. Oh, yep.
I'd say I am, but I'm just saying, like, is there a down to earth side, or is it like expense all the time? You get what
Okay.
I'm saying?
So
Is there a balance?
what I would say is this.
She's
I am
expensive.
okay. I grew up comfortable. I had almost everything that I wanted. It's not a flex. It's because the monetary value is low. We can afford for those things, So it's very relative. I would want to have everything I want in the world. Do you have everything you want in the world?
No, I do
Yeah.
not.
We cannot have everything we want in the world, so that's the answer.
See, she didn't answer his first question, which was, are you high maintenance? I hope you guys caught that. She skipped the whole thing. She didn't answer it. So that should be a red flag. See, I told you I would find out why she's 36, single, but talks a good game. Got it. Oh my goodness. She's like, and remember, she talked about traveling. Any woman who mentions travel, all I hear is expenses because it's not cheap.
Okay. All right, cool. We'll leave it at that.
I hope he
so
pops
it
his
is
balloon.
time to pop a balloon.
Right.
He should pop his balloon
Yes.
if he's
Yeah.
smart.
Oh, you're popping? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. This guy is smart. He gets
All
it.
right. Why'd you end up popping?
He gets it. He gets
The
it.
age came about,
Right.
but I said, let me stick it out and try to get a feel for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to go off just that. And I don't know. I just don't feel like
It's back.
yeah, between us. You know what I'm saying? You see, I'm looking deep in your eyes. I'm trying to get that feel for you, but I just couldn't really get that connectivity. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
No, that was because when he asked the maintenance question, her energy changed. She didn't answer the question and straight away started firing him questions. That is the whole I didn't feel the spark. Because men are easy, as simple. If she had simply answered that question and said, even if she lied and said, I'm very low maintenance, he would keep his balloon. But he gets it because he's an experienced man. He gets it. Some of you guys may not get it, but one day you will get it.
That's all.
Okay. Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
Like I said, they're all good-looking gentlemen, so yes, he will be.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, cool. Well, let me have you scoot that way. Scoot on over, scoot on over. Let me have you come on up here with us real quick. Let's see if we got a match. All right. Do you guys have any final question between the two of you? Just one?
I mean, the way she's looking at him, look at her. I don't like the way she's looking at him, and he doesn't seem confident. Look the way he's looking at her. Yeah, this is not going to be a match. If it is a match, I don't expect it to go so far because I'm sure he was listening when the other guy was asking her about being high maintenance. So she's a good-looking woman, curves, thick in all the right areas. So as men, we usually tend to go for that. But if you sit down and think about it, she's thinking about it right now. I don't think he finds her attractive. I don't think she finds him that attractive. Look at the way she's looking at him. And she's going to pick up on the fact that he's not being confident. He's not making eye contact. I think she wanted the guy who just popped the balloon. But let's see. I could be wrong. But regardless, even if they match, I don't think it will go anywhere.
If you don't have one, that's okay as well.
He's not confident at all.
No, I don't have no questions.
He's not looking at her
Do
very
you have any
well.
questions?
She's going to pop his balloon.
No, I don't.
Okay.
But I
It's a no.
might have to pop.
Shit! Oh my fucking god! I'm a genius. I didn't watch this show. This show is new. I didn't watch it. Oh my god! I'm good. I'm fucking good. Oh my god! I could see the way she was looking at him, and he wasn't making eye contact. I could tell. Like, oh my goodness! I called this shit.
All right. Why are you popping?
No reason.
Just because he was not initially my first pick,
Okay.
but he does look good. He does look great.
She wanted him, but he
Thank
didn't
you.
want
Happy
her.
head back.
And the way this
So
guy is
who
dressed,
was your first pick?
him,
Since you said that, I gotta ask now.
him, probably.
Someone taller.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, this guy,
only like-
maybe.
Maybe amongst these two gentlemen.
Okay. All right. Well, unfortunately, that is all of the balloons popped, but we do thank you so much for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for her, guys.
And remember, before she says she doesn't care if a man is tall or not, now she's saying someone tall. So she's 36. Now we know the reason why she's single.